Hey guys, how's it going? tmanplays here with another Warno ranked game for you today. Going to be continuing as the 82nd Airborne Division, and we're going to be facing off against NATO Boy, who is playing the 3rd Armored. So using this forward deployable CV to capture Alpha, move into Echo, move this one out just a little too quick, so had to path him back into Bravo. Now he's going to move to Charlie and Delta. Going to have a tow here, machine gun here, airborne scout here, moving arrow rifles to capture this territory early. On the left-hand side, though, A-10 going to be coming in for our ATAS and our Cobra there. Luckily, do get the Stinger deployed. Going to be firing that at the Apache. A-10 going for my CV, so I'm going to try and just pull that out of the building, get away from the eyes of the scout there. Stinger gets another nice hit on the Apache. Our up and running Cobra, gonna be able to try and stop this advance, but it is completely stressed out, so having a really hard time connecting on those rockets. 2 Eagles, also just gonna decimate that. You'll see I did bring out an A-10 of my own. That was right before I knew he had 2 Eagles up, so now we're in a bit of trouble. We do see the Eagle coming forward on this side, so gonna turn towards that. Get a missile off. Actually, do take out at least 1 Eagle, so that's not too bad of a loss there. And our airborne gonna be trying to hold the front, but still got the A-10 up. Stinger at least gets another last hit on that. But our airborne completely decimated. He's got overwhelming infantry advantage here. So I know he had 2 Eagles up. While I was playing this live, I didn't realize I was actually able to take one of them out. So if you can hear, he's still got something flying in my line. So I'm not going to send out an Eagle until I at least have 2. Because at this point, I think he still has 2 Eagles up flying around my back. And I'm going to try and path them this way across so that we're able to take them out in case they are flying in my back line. In the middle, I'm going to take advantage of all this ground that he's left open. Because I saw his massive force here. I'm assuming he doesn't have anything really here or anything in the middle. So you'll see now I'm just trying to push everything through. I'm going to move this command through his line as well to try and just put some pressure on his back line, continue my +5. Thunderbolt's still going for my command, so just moving that around. You'll see I have both Eagles up now. So now I'm going to move those from the right to the left, making sure he doesn't have anything behind me, and then we're going to go for that Thunderbolt. So, able to take that out. Kind of pull those back. Do get hit by something there. Not quite sure what hit us that did that amount of damage. But either way, both our Eagles survive. Get the CV into his back zone of golf. So just going to try and route that all the way. Maybe I can get that to hotel as well. Puts us at a nice +7. That's a pretty high tick. And well, we know Echo's lost at this point. Not going to bother trying to regain that. Just going to concentrate on securing Delta and going to try and get a CB into Foxtrot as soon as I can.
One less commie. Commies, right up. Get in formation.
So Stinger here.
As you command, sir.
I see that I still have it. It's actually going to provide me pretty good vision on anything that he brings in here. Give me a good idea of how he's reinforcing this point in case I do want to push it back in the future. And you'll see on this side, I've just created kind of a wall for defense. Have my TOW2, my AA, grenade launcher, and an infantry unit. My command, kind of hiding it in the back because he did pull back a Cobra from here, and I assume that was to try and find my CB. So just going to try and hide that. Maybe at some point in the game I can bring it back into the zone to really cause some disarray and confusion there. As we see his command here actually using the helicopter. He's going to capture Echo. Reduces me to a +5. Under 5 minutes to victory. And well, finally gonna get that other command to try and capture Foxtrot. So you'll see, gonna mark his command just in case I want to try and take that out. But here, I need some stingers here. I do have the one stinger on this right-hand side, but I do need some more AA for the middle. I do have the Eagles, so if he does bring out planes, I can stop those. But any type of helicopters he brings against me, I'm pretty vulnerable to that at the moment. So got to strengthen my AA on the ground. Also, in case he decides to push to Echo to Alpha, I got to kind of secure this a little bit. So just bought a Kiowa, stop any vehicles from moving down without proper AA support. And gonna move the airborne to here just to cut them off a little bit further ahead in case I need to buy some more infantry to defend this. So you see the command moving to his back zone of Gulf. That's gonna get back in and capture that. Does reduce me to a +3, but we are going to get our Humvee into Foxtrot, which will put me back at a +4 until he does capture this. So briefly at a +4, but once he captures this, back down to the +2. So now under 9 minutes to victory. Really slows us down there. It gives him time to get back into this game. So at this point, I just really need to strengthen my presence in Delta, make sure that he can't get back in there within 9 minutes so that we can close this game out and win. I also have my one-time use card here that can maybe get me across the finish line if he's putting a lot of pressure here, at least distract him, maybe give me some good opportunities for trades in the middle. So I decided to use one of my airbornes here because there is potential for him to cross this bridge and get in the back of the zone. So I also have a Cobra up to kind of help with that as well, because he did put a lot of infantry in here. That's kind of useless now that he took it. And sure enough, you can see he's starting to march some of that infantry across. He does have an M1A1 Bradley, 2 Chaparrals moving through here. So quite the amount of points being used now to move into this middle zone. I at least have my Stingers up now to defend against any helicopters. My Cobra here, going to be able to stop this infantry. At least kills off the fire team AT4 there. But our front line of this objective is starting to get overwhelmed. So I'm going to move in a TOW2 into this church, have a good line of sight over this little top hill area, be able to kill any heavy armor that he brings in, and going to also get a TOW2 for here in case he decides to use this reinforcement road to try and get a CV into the objective. So another TOW2 also coming in. That's going to be, oh yeah, that's the one I called in for here. But he does have he had 2 Chaparrals to support that push, so it was kind of dumb of me to move up that Cobra. That's going to end up going down. Got some supply coming up to heal this airborne, but he's in a bad position now. He's overwhelmed with all the infantry that's firing at him. So at this point, I decided to move in my command into the back, because he did move the chopper away. So figured that would be good, put me back at a +6, just under 2 minutes to victory. Really cause him some confusion. He does end up actually getting in a CV there, though. And he has the other CV here. So now have this TOW2 that we can unload in the church. Really start putting pressure on the Abrams there. And well, TOW2 gonna open up. It's a first really nice hit on that M1A1. It's a nice 5 points of damage. Trying to move across my CV to capture this other zone in the back, but he had a fire team AT4 that he was able to unload there. TOW2 able to take out that M1A1 though. Still in a nice position to fire at the PVEDs. I got my reinforcement airborne up now, so he's not going to be able to push into this town. He did actually get the CV in though, and I don't have it commanded here because I used it to route through those zones. So
One
now
less
he's at a
coming.
+2. I do have to buy this other command here. Could have possibly just moved in my Humvee there, but I wanted the infantry command to go in here anyways in case I wanted to push back out. This TOW2 had to unload a little early because this Abrams has line of sight over that road.
Well
So
done,
just going to
guys.
try and move him around, maybe get a good shot there.
Enemy at 3
Do
o'clock.
manage to take out another chaparral there with my
That's your
TOW2.
command, sir.
Gonna see the next one here. So gonna try and get one more shot on that, but can't quite see it as it hides behind the trees there. So gonna aim for the ACAV instead. And well,
Enemy spotted.
last tow
Well done,
is gonna
guys.
find another nice connection there. Also have an Apache up to put pressure on that M1A1. I did manage to get one tow shot into it, so it is slightly damaged at the moment. I take that back. I did not get a tow shot into it. But a Hellfire, gonna be on the way now. Does find a connection as well as the AT4, and we're able to take out his command. So all I have to do now is unload my CV. That's gonna put us back at a nice +2. And he does have some engineers behind my line. It's not a huge issue though, so I'm just gonna run my airborne after that to try and take him out. I see the A10 coming, so I'm actually gonna move this Apache forward to give the A10 less time on target. And well, that actually ends up saving the Apache there. Use our F-15 to at least get a nice hit there. Chaparral, thankfully, gonna miss. My F-15 survives. Still have another one that I can call out. And sure enough, we see his command chopper coming into land in the corner of the zone there. I am out of tows, so I can't quite fire at that. So gonna have to buy this F-16 LGB to try and take that out. I'm also moving this TOW2 to the front to have good vision over this road and gonna figure out if he has anything here with my airborne, as my IP also in a really good spot to kind of cut down this road.
We can't take it anymore.
So LGB bomber
Right up.
gonna
Get
come in,
formation.
try and hit that
Get down.
UH-60. Does find the connection, does get tagged by a chaparral, does end up going down, but the important thing is it puts us back at a +2 tick, just over 4 minutes to victory.
Just get me out of here.
And well, all my airborne here
Right.
slowly
Get down.
taking out his engineers. His engineer does win that engagement there, but NATO boy gonna decide to surrender there. Not going to be able to get back in that point, as we did trade pretty effectively there. Pretty good kill to loss ratio. TOW2 really turning the tide of that battle right when we needed it to. Everything else just performing pretty decently as well, especially that airborne infantry. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.